Hey, what's up everybody? So I think I've made a video about this or similar to this, but it's still been going on with, well, I assume it's related to the nerve damage I experienced from nitrous oxide. And so I wanted to talk about it because it might be relevant or possibly, I don't know, helpful for others that watch my content that have been going through similar experience with nerve damage. But I don't know, I still think it would be a relevant topic. And also, I do kind of want to talk about it because it does worry me a bit. It kind of concern me a bit. So, what I've still been experiencing, and this could just be my perception, this could not be the truth or like true reality, but it seems like I still have not been gaining as much strength as I should. And I especially feel like I still lack more control. I feel like I should have more control over my muscles than I currently do. So the reason why I'm making this video today is earlier today was my back day because it's Thursday, and I worked out my back. And for quite a long time, I've been struggling to like really activate my lats, like when pulling it down for like, lat pull down, or even like flaring my lats out. Like I used to be able to do it pretty good, but ever since I've, the nerve damage and eventually getting back into weightlifting, I just have never been seemingly able to control my lats as well as I used to. And also, I just feel like my leg strength is not nearly where it should be, and even my grip strength is still not where it should be. Yes, I've been putting on more muscle mass, I've been getting more conditioned, but I just still feel that my nervous system, especially in the context of my nerves being able to cause my muscles to contract and control my muscles, is still negatively affected. And probably that's just how it always is going to be. Although, I guess what kind of makes me worried is it almost seems like I've been losing more control. And I don't know if I don't know if that's true or not. It just feels that way, and my strength has just really plateaued. And if anything, kind of gone backwards. Like I feel like I've been able to grip less, like not such heavy as weight as I used to, at least reliably. Like I still can, but it just doesn't seem like my grip lasts as long as it used to. So I don't know if that's the nerves deteriorating more rapidly than they should, as like I age, or if it's not related at all, and there's something else going on. It just sucks. It just really sucks, because prior to all of this nitrous oxide abuse that happened in 2019 and 2020, like I said, I used to have a lot more control over my body, my muscles, but it just seems like I just lack that. And especially so in the past several months. I mean, maybe it's related to my depression. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I hate to say it, I think my nerves are deteriorating more. Like the nerve damage from the nitrous oxide abuse is catching up to me finally. And for context, I had the nerve damage happen April of 2020. That's when I had the pretty quick onset where my legs were mostly affected and I wasn't able to walk or stand at all for several weeks. And then I had a very slow physical recovery of about 18 months. So it wasn't until October of 2021 where I pretty much was like 99% normal. I didn't move into the sober living house until pretty much April of 2022. And I didn't start seriously weightlifting until probably like mid 2024, or at least I didn't really get into the routine. So I mean, like, I don't know. I've been weightlifting pretty seriously for a while now, but again, it just feels like in some regards it's like I've made zero progress when I should have. Even if my program is crap and my diet is crap, in the past, with the same, kind of just diet and routine that I've done and doing currently, I've been able to gain more strength, and it hasn't like capped out. Yeah, I might have started slowing down, but just feels like there's just like this cap that it just I just can't, like, I could try and focus as hard as I can to try to like get my lats activated or hold on to something, but just, I don't know. I don't even know what the point of this video is, to be honest. I guess just to share my frustrations and my concerns. And I guess a word of warning for other people in a similar situation, or that have abused nitrous oxide and developed nerve damage as well, to, I guess, just be mindful to the possibility that, yes, we can physically recover from the nerve damage to some extent, but we're always going to be at a new normal where I don't think it's realistic to expect to be back to how we were, our nervous system was prior to the nitrous oxide abuse. I don't think that's realistic. And I guess also, I think that age is going to affect us much more than it would with somebody else. Just because, I don't know, I feel like even after we physically recover, our nervous system is still affected to some degree, and it might be like more vulnerable. No, I mean, I have no science to back this up. Again, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm just kind of pontificating a little bit. I'm just kind of pondering, what's going on with my situation, and, what could possibly happen for other people in relatable or similar experience. So I don't know. Just sucks, man. It's just like I don't know why my lats especially, like, ever since I got back into weightlifting after the nerve damage, I feel like I've never really been able to control, like, do my lats much. Okay, well, like, see, I can activate it a little bit, but it's just like I just feel like, I don't know. And I feel like it's been more noticeable the past several months. So I don't know if that's, like, it's actually been getting worse, or if I've just, I don't know, noticed, a few months ago. Although, to be fair, my neuropathy, what I can say is my neuropathy, my nerve pain, definitely has gotten worse. It did get worse in August of this year. I think I was still experiencing a lack of as much muscle control as I used to have, but I feel like since August, I don't know what changed, maybe just time and just me getting older, but the neuropathy, I can say for sure my neuropathy at least got worse. And I guess maybe that's still not totally objective, like, pain is subjective, but at least for me, like, that has been definitely noticeable, an increase in my neuropathy, which is the whole reason why I've been started on gabapentin, or have been prescribed gabapentin to take during the day for my neuropathy, which is helpful for reducing that nerve pain. So yeah, maybe something changed in August and not only affected it or increased my neuropathy, but also has decreased my motor control. I mean, it makes sense. If my sensory side of my nervous system is affected, you know, in terms of experiencing more pain, then I feel like it's reasonable to assume or expect my motor side, my muscle control side of the nervous system to also be impacted. But, you know, what I'm trying to keep in mind, and when I respond to people's comments that are going through something similar or their messages, you know, I always suggest or recommend to try to not beat yourself up and look at, wow, like I messed up and because of this, I can't walk or I can't walk as well. And to think like, oh man, I just wish I hadn't had abused all that nitrous and like ended up in this position. And also just asking me like what can I do to like get better? And ultimately there's really not much you can do. I mean, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, especially for myself, is just to not stress about it too much or worry about it too much. I mean, the only things I can really do is to continue to abstain from nitrous, because obviously that's definitely not going to help things, and to just try to take care of my body as best as possible. And that's why I recommend to other people is just abstain from nitrous, try to eat as healthily as possible, get as much rest or sleep as possible, exercise, and I mean, I guess you could take vitamin B12, but I feel like for a lot of people, the B12, I mean, I don't know. For me, I never took B12 and I was able to physically recover. I guess it's cheap enough where it's like, yeah, you know, probably wouldn't hurt to take it. Well, definitely wouldn't hurt to take it, but I don't know. So I'm just trying to remind myself that, you know, it's kind of out of my control. You know, the past is the past. That damage has already happened years ago. I'm grateful that I was able to physically recover to 99% normal. And I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Continue to exercise as consistently as I can and try to get as much restful sleep as I can. Try to eat, not so much healthily, but at least eat, get nourishment, and take stuff like multivitamins and fish oil and vitamin D and stuff like that. That's all I can really do. So that's why it's like I kind of don't know what the point of this video even is, but I don't know. I just wanted to talk about my recent observations that I've noticed that have seemingly been affecting me and my performance in the gym. So let me know what you all think. Let me know if you're also experiencing something similar where you have physically recovered or have started physically recovering, but you feel like you don't have as much motor control of your muscles as you used to. And especially if there's any of you that are watching this that have fully recovered, physically recovered, and it's been a while, if you also have ever noticed that motor control being negatively impacted years after recovering. Yeah, I just would love to hear everyone else's experiences. And so please comment, please share. And if you have any questions for me, please comment and ask. I will answer them as best as I can. And it could be about anything. If it's about you're going through nerve damage from nitrous oxide, if you want to ask me some questions, or if you want to share, just, you know, my comment section is always open, and I really enjoy reading everyone's comments. And, you know, I think maybe it's also kind of I don't know what I'm trying to say, just like a specific section of the internet where people can come together and talk about this specific thing, because there's not too much out there where people can, like, there's just not that much information. There's not too many people sharing their personal experiences. So, maybe your comment might help other people too, I guess what I'm trying to say. Or you can, like, meet people in the comment section. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I just ate my so my stomach is kind of full. I guess I don't know, maybe another video later. But I wonder if my cognition has also been going downhill, and it's just been going so slowly that it's harder for me to notice. I still feel like I'm able to talk and articulate well enough. As someone commented on one of my videos, I do say or a lot. But I don't know, I still feel like I'm able to talk okay. But yeah, that's another topic. Maybe I can make another video in the future. Because I was going to say, like, maybe I'm just making excuses. Although, but I do tend to like, get kind of sluggish after eating and not think as quickly or as sharply. So I'm just rambling. As you can see, like, I've just been rambling for the past, like, minute and a half. So yeah, let me know what you think. Like I said, if this video was helpful or interesting, please hit the like button. That helps grow this channel. And also please consider subscribing / following me on YouTube and TikTok. I do want to continue to make more videos talking about stuff like this, because I think it is important to talk about. And like I mentioned, there's not that much content out there in regards to nitrous oxide abuse and nerve damage and people recovering. So by liking these videos and subscribing helps grow this channel and hopefully reach more people. And yeah, I don't know, just hopefully we'll help more people. So thank you everyone for watching. I am gonna hop on TikTok live and I'm gonna play some more Mech Arena, because that's been making me super excited and stoked the past few days. That's been helping my depression significantly. It's been giving me something exciting to do. So yeah, if you're interested in watching me play games and get my ass whooped by other players online, check it out. I don't know, it might be entertaining, but I'll leave it there. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time.